see me, I look like Bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa. I'm a dancer, dancer. You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza for my leisure. Listen, I don't do arguments in my relationships. I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this and say something. I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this. I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist. She 808. She 808. She 808. She 808. She 808. She 808. She 808.
Just off the Capitol Beltway, due east from the monuments of Washington, D.C., we are counting down a kickoff here just outside our nation's capital. One ticket for the divisional round remains. The finale of Super Wildcard Weekend. And off we go on this Monday night. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for the versatile Austin Ekeler.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Again, it's Ekeler. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The tight end Ertz in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And 3rd down coming up. 60 Bison. They'll try and run for the first with Ekeler. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll give it to Ekeler on the option. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. And in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right to the air, here's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ric Flair.
Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
It is 3rd and 10.
Hold on. Check. Receive. 5.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, lift.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 4th down, Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have the Lions' 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Obama.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be taken down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Goff to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal?
11.
Throwing here is Goff. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. His kick is perfect. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Ekeler. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Washington.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They run it once more with Ekeler. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. He gets free. And he will score. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run to begin the drive with Ekeler. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu. And the Lions have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
The coverage too good downfield, taking him down.
If your quarterback is going to make a habit, Mike, of operating outside the numbers or the outer third of the field, you better neutralize the EMO. So what EMO stands for is the end man on the line. It could be a defensive end, a linebacker, or any walked-up perimeter player who is responsible for setting the edge. You have to get them accounted for, because if not, you better keep your quarterback in the pocket, or else you're going to suffer a lot of sacks.
We go, 76! 76!
Throwing, Goff. And that is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
2 for a 60. Tiger, Tiger. Orange, orange.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That one off the left upright, but it bounced in. High degree of difficulty, but the doink gets a point. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A give for Eckler, running right. He'll manage only a couple. Rookie Terrion Arnold there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll let one go down the middle. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tress Way to punt on 4th down. To return is Williams. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ric Flair. There's this wall. 2, 12, 12. What?
Now, Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
9, 12. Hey, let's go. Go, ground.
Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
What's that?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. It is a huge play for Detroit. 61 yards. Goff to throw on 1st down. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. To the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. The extra point is good. And the Lions are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Lions call their first timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Let's go.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He finds the veteran Ertz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
He finds De'Ami Brown. And he will have a 1st down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30. Throwing again, Daniels. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Man in motion is Brown. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Commanders are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung it.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Whirling. Cornell.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On first down, it's Goff. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big one there to start the second half. 42 yards.
Harbaugh. Yes, sir.
Williams in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost him 5.
Here goes tonight. Super one.
Goff to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him, and we'll bring up third down.
Hold on. Check. Go. BC.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the third. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
14.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On fourth down, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs. First and 10 now from the 36. The tight end, Ertz, in motion. They'll run. It's Eckler. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Daniels. He's going to air this one out. And that one is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. On first and 10, here's Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll be taken down. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
They'll try and run. It's Eckler. And he will power his way into the end zone. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's to midfield. What a great return. All the way down to the 40-yard line.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
76, tell him. Go, John! Hey, 76! 76! 76! Super! Okay.
Throwing here is Goff. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 60.
They run. Eckler. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And this ball's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Austin Eckler out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
And Daniels will have the 1st down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact. Now Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the... After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Game on. Dyami Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders back within 7. It's 24-17. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Williams. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Value 3. What?
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. The PAT, up and good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Hawk 70. Set up.
Daniels now on 1st down. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Lions will take over here just past the 30.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Super. Done. Maverick.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield, By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing on second down, Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
76! 76!
Now, Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss. That's caught by Gibbs.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. And the Commanders are going to get the football at their own 40.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat! Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. Here's second down. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good for Washington's first down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington. York now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will cut the deficit to 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Williams in motion. On second down, Goff. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Now Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They face second down and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions.